has suggested that at some stage in the past there was at least one, maybe more, nuclear explosions on Mars.
If this is true, the explosions may have naturally occurred from a combination of geologic radioactivity combined with a meteor impact, but others take it a step further.
I suppose buying into the idea of war in heaven suggests that these nuclear explosions were not natural, but were really evidence of a nuclear war involving an extraterrestrial race.
When you think about life on Mars and potentially an intelligent civilization that may have budded millions of years ago, well before humans started here on Earth, the question is, why aren't they there now?
Civilization there was brought to an end. One possibility is that parts of that civilization might have fled somewhere. Where's the logical place for them to go? Earth.
This is Unsealed. Alien Files, exposing the biggest secret on planet Earth. If aliens exist, how can we communicate with them? If we send a message, what should it say? How should we send it? Two familiar organizations have pledged to scour the vast regions of space for signs of extraterrestrial life. But if it takes hundreds, thousands, even millions of years for light from distant stars to reach Earth, how long could it take for an alien to answer our call? Are aliens contacting us right now? Join us as we investigate how scientists are sending and receiving alien communications. A global effort has begun. Secret files hidden from the public for decades, detailing every UFO account, are now available to the public. We are about to uncover the truth behind these classified documents. Find out what the government doesn't want you to know. Unsealed. Alien Files. Exposing the biggest secret on planet Earth. For thousands of years, we have wondered if we are alone in the universe. Today, we may have the technology to answer the question. But the scientific search for extraterrestrial intelligence began in the late 1950s with the birth of SETI.
SETI stands for Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence. And these are radio astronomers who believe that if there are civilizations out there, the best way to detect them will be listening for radio signals that they've either sent inadvertently just through things like television and radio like we have, or as a deliberate attempt to try to make contact.
Communicating with aliens is their prime goal, and they regularly listen for and send messages in the hopes of making contact.
Their effort to try and detect radio waves is done through radio astronomy. There are very powerful radio telescopes here on Earth that essentially are tasked to scan the skies, look for some type of signal of some kind that differs from what you naturally see in the universe.
But what is a radio wave? Why are they important? And where are they coming from?
Everything that you see by looking up gives some type of radio wave or radio signature to it, and it's different across the board. A planet or an exoplanet is going to give off a different radio wave and radio signature than a quasar or a nebula or a galaxy.
We are spinning through an infinite universe, so capturing the radio waves of an alien species is not as easy as it sounds.
Unfortunately, it's like looking for a needle in a stack of needles. You have so many radio waves out there that are naturally occurring. You have to figure out which one sticks out that shows that it's intelligent.
Celestial bodies with magnetic fields produce radio waves, and this electromagnetic radiation has different frequencies. Scientists can tell by looking at these different frequencies what these different objects are.
Unsealed case file. The Arecibo message. November 16th, 1960.
1974, scientists developed a message, or a radio signal, that we were going to broadcast from the Arecibo radio telescope out into the cosmos in hopes that somebody was listening.
This was the idea of the astronomer Frank Drake, and what he did is he used prime numbers to send a binary message. So you could actually, if you ever picked up this signal, you could decide to decode it one of two ways: white-black or black-white.
The message dictates vital information about Earth.
This was a diagrammatical representation of the Arecibo telescope
Wow, what's
itself.
all that?
Human
clothes?
beings,
Oh,
and
your
again,
clothes, okay.
I used to do laundry.
information
All my
about
work clothes are
planet
dirty.
Earth and life on Earth.
The message is sent to a distant star cluster known as M13. But critics claim there is a problem with this methodology.
We were going to beam this message to a star system that was 21,000 light years away. Just assume for a moment that somebody was listening. But we weren't going to know until 21,000 years later. Now that is a pretty long time to wait. But now, add in the fact that they want to respond. It would take them 21,000 years to then beam that message, assuming that that will travel at the speed of light, back to us. It will take a full 42,000 years to then just say hello.
But there is another more disturbing reason that has some experts concerned.
Many people at the time said that the Arecibo message was highly irresponsible. Indeed, the Astronomer Royal in the UK described it as a scientific suicide note. And he said that we ought not to be drawing attention to ourselves in this way and making ourselves known to civilizations that might be orders of magnitude more powerful than us and perhaps hostile.
Coming up, NASA attaches more vital information about Earth to space probes and then launches them toward an unknown destination. Welcome back to Unsealed Alien Files. Scientists searching for extraterrestrial intelligence in the universe are sending and listening to radio messages from deep space. But in the 1970s, leading astrobiologists of the day decide to try a different approach. Unsealed case file, Pioneer 10. March 2nd, 1972, Cape Kennedy, Florida. NASA launches the Pioneer 10 space probe. It's an historic event. Pioneer will become the first probe to travel the outer planets, the first to travel through the asteroid belt, and the first man-made object to enter interstellar space. But there is something else. That is also a first.
Scientists thought that it would be an interesting idea to place messages to civilizations that might one day encounter these spacecraft.
Leading extraterrestrial scientists Frank Drake and Carl Sagan are given 3 weeks to come up with a plaque that is eventually attached.
Mom left her
to
bag
Pioneer
down
10.
here and someone was calling on her phone.
That's alright, Mom, we'll get it.
Visual in nature.
I'll go get it.
She's down in the basement, she'll be up in a minute, she's doing her laundry.
Mom,
Something about our
someone was
civilization.
calling you, so I got the phone out of your bag and
Illustrate
tried to
the
give it to
position
you.
of our sun in the galaxy,
Fine.
and additionally information about DNA and indeed early human development. So this was, to all intents and purposes, a message
I have your money
from
all set on the way
humanity
home.
to the stars.
Alright,
Just
I
5
wanna,
years
I'm
later,
gonna give you my
NASA
card too,
sends
'cause you're
another
going to the
probe.
store, right?
But